Okay, here we go. Well, we're at 7:45 at KNEB and 28 degrees, celebrating Statehood Day today. Nebraska 146 years strong. We're also talking kindergarten roundup. It is the 1st of March, so we're already thinking next year and down the road. We have special guest Wendy Kemling. Kemling? I already messed it up, didn't I, Wendy?
Just fine.
Okay. Wendy Kemling is here, and Pam Barker is also joining us to visit about kindergarten roundup for Scottsbluff and Gering schools next week.
Correct.
Pam, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, registration of the kindergarten students for the 2013-2014 school year in both Scottsbluff and Gering will be held March 4th through the 8th in all elementary schools, and in the Scottsbluff Public Schools, March 4th through the 8th from 9 o'clock in the morning until 3 in the afternoon, and on March 7th from 5 o'clock in the evening to 7 o'clock in the evening, and that's in all elementary buildings. Now in Gering, we also have registration for kindergartners for March 4th through the 8th from 8 o'clock until 3:30 in all elementary buildings. And we also have included registration at our administration office, the same dates, the 4th through the 8th, from 7 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon.
Okay, so all next week is the time to get into the nearby elementary school or the administration in the case of Gering and get registered.
That is correct.
All right. Wendy, what do we need to do this? First of all, how do we know which child we need to get registered, and how do we do it?
Well, children have to be 5 by July 31st of 2013. So that's the first thing, is making sure that they meet the age requirements. And then after they've met the age requirements, only a parent or a guardian can register the child. So we have to have a parent or guardian come and do the registration. They will need to bring a copy of the state certified birth certificate, and that's the one with a seal on it. It's not the one.
Seal.
It's not the one with the footprints on it. So make sure it's the one with a raised seal. A child has to have all of their immunizations. They have to have a physical exam, and they also have to have a visual exam prior to entrance.
So not prior to registration, but
Not prior to
Prior to next
registration, but prior to next fall. Those have to occur within 6 months of the actual first day of school. So anytime now would be perfect for them to go get those done. The earlier, the better.
yeah, because we know what will happen in July and August. All the kids are in for the physicals.
Well, and they all get into the physicals, and then, sometimes the doctors get a little bit full.
Sure.
So you definitely don't want to have your child not be able to attend because they don't have those things done.
Yeah. So get those done, and what immunizations the providers should know.
The doctors or the immunization clinic can definitely tell you which immunizations need to be done.
So you want to make sure you're all up to date and ready to go.
That is correct.
All right, and anything else, Pam, that we need to know about?
I think check out the websites, the Gering and Scottsbluff websites. The information is on those websites. And then once again, as Wendy indicated, a student must be 5 years of age on or before July 31st, 2013 to attend. And it is important that the parents or guardians complete this registration as soon as possible so that planning can be completed for next year's kindergarten
Because
classrooms.
you got to figure out classroom spaces.
That's exactly right, yes.
What's the census look like for the school districts? Do you know? Do you have an idea?
It looks like about the same for Gering as it was last year, so we hope that the numbers are still up.
Wendy?
Scottsbluff is ran pretty consistent, and so we're right around 250 students or so at kindergarten level. But 5 kids or 10 students really make a difference on whether or not to have another kindergarten classroom or not. So that's the reason why it's so important that we have this done ahead of time.
So again, get those registrations done this next week. Now, somebody's moving to the area in May or June. What do they do?
As soon as they move to the area, then go ahead and make that contact to that school of their attendance area and get registered as soon as possible.
And if you're not sure,
call the administration office or,
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does this go on statewide this time of year? Maybe not next week, or is it pretty much the norm?
This is the norm.
Yeah.
Typically, we have school districts do this ahead of time so that they can pre-plan for staffing.
So wherever you might be listening, even if you're outside of Scottsbluff and Gering, this is the time to be contacting your local school and getting those youngsters registered. How do you know if your student is ready to go? Maybe they've met the age requirement, but are you ready to send them off to school?
You know, my belief is that kindergarten is a time that all students should attend, and so if they're age ready, then it's come as you are.
And you would agree?
As you are.
I would definitely agree. The main criteria is to be 5 on or before July 31st.
Do you have workshops for parents to let go of their kids to go?
We always do orientation,
Yeah.
and so that always helps.
Right.
Yeah, because that's a tough day for parents.
It's a very hard day.
And when kindergartners usually come in to register with their parents or guardians, we have them kind of check out the school, go into the kindergarten classroom, kind of meet the teachers, kind of see what their school might look like.
Is kindergarten full days in Gering and Scottsbluff, or half days, or how does it work?
Yes, they are full days.
Full days.
In both.
Yeah, so it's kind of handy for parents, I think.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, very good. Thanks for coming by. We hope folks will take advantage of next week and get it done. They can do it anytime, but really next week would be the time to do it.
Correct.
Very much so.
Thanks very much for coming by. We'll let you get back to work.
Thank
Or
you.
off
Thank
to
you
work.
very much.
All right.